Hi my lovely bakers, welcome to Dolce Sensu Baking Academy Challenge. My name is Didi and I'm so happy that we are back in our baking factory. So, you know what we have first to do? Yes, clean our hands, wash the hands. So, I guess you did already because this is already our third week, and you know that's the most important thing when we start baking or cooking. So, we'll continue today straight away. But if you haven't washed your hands, just pause the video and go back and come back when you wash the hands. So, today we'll make delicious chocolate cookies, chocolate chip cookies. We'll use white chocolate and brown sugar, of course. So I hope you have printed already the recipe and prepared your ingredients, but let's double check if we have everything on the table. So we'll use, how I say, brown sugar, we'll use white chocolate, or milk chocolate or dark chocolate, any is completely fine what you have found. So we'll need egg, we'll need butter, we'll need vanilla extract, and of course we'll need flour. So again, as always, our best friend in the baking is the kitchen scale. And we'll need some more bowls, some spoons, some knife for the butter, and today we'll need the mixer. With the mixer will be much easier to make the butter very pale and soft. With the hand will be a bit difficult. So let's start now with our chocolate chip cookies. And yeah, first tell me, who likes chocolate chip cookies? Me, yes, I guess everyone loves chocolate chip cookies. This is one of the most favorite bakes. And now in this lockdown, so many people do different variations of the cookies, but we'll stay today with the classic one, chocolate chip with vanilla cookies. So for that we'll need first to measure 125 grams of butter. So I'll show you one trick. If you don't have the scale, you can use almost in any butter pack. You have these measurements and they show you where to cut and to get like 25 grams, 50, 75, 100, 125. So again, you see, again, the mass is coming. We need to add 25 plus 25 or just few times 25, and we'll have our measurements exactly what we need. So in today's recipe, we need 125 grams of butter. This is exactly the first, second, third, fourth, the fifth. The fifth line is 125. So I'll cut that. The butter has to be quite cold because for our cookies we need the whole mix to get cold and firm and not very soft, otherwise the cookies will spread and will not have very fluffy cookies. But I would advise before you bake to put the ready dough in a fridge, like maybe for 2-3 hours and then to bake it. But if you can't wait, of course I know it's very difficult to wait to get ready the chocolate chip cookies because you want to taste them. I know. Today we'll bake them straight away and we'll see what it will be the result. So now we have 125 grams of butter. I'll just cut it in some small pieces. This will be much easier for our mixer. So okay, the butter is ready, and we'll need 100 grams of brown sugar. So you have to press twice the scale to make sure that you measure only the ingredients inside, not the bowl. So let's see, that's 2, 3, 4, 5 spoons of brown sugar we added. And now we need to mix very good the butter and the sugar together. So let's start mixing it. So it takes around 5 minutes and we'll have some mixture looking like this. When we mix the butter and the sugar, we need to add 1 egg. Okay, so a dash of vanilla extract. Yes, to bring some vanilla flavor. If you like, you can add orange flavor or lemon, any what is your favorite. And then we need to mix it again for maybe 2 minutes. So mixing around 2 minutes. The batter should look like this, pale, soft, and our it's with golden color because we use, like always, brown sugar. So the next step is to add the flour. We need 225 grams of self-raising flour. So I'll give you one tip. If you don't have the self-raising flour, you can turn any plain flour into self-raising by adding 2 teaspoons of baking powder to each 150 grams of flour. So if you don't have or you can't find a self-raising flour, any plain flour turns into self-raising by adding 2 teaspoons of baking powder to each 150 grams of flour. So we'll start adding slowly, maybe in 2 parts, the flour, and then mixing again. So, and now the second part. So mix a little bit with the mixer or with the spoon, otherwise all the flour will fly and we'll have a table full with flours. Okay, so slowly you can start mixing it again. The first dough will be like crumbs, with crumbs, and we have to continue mixing it. So once you have mixed the batter, it should look like this, and just scrape the part from the mixer, not to use the dough. So, and when it's ready, now it comes the best part. I know you want now to taste or to have some more chocolates before you put them in, but please don't, because for our recipe we need exactly 200 grams of chocolates. So wait a bit and you enjoy the chocolate in your cookies. So if you have a whole bar of chocolate, you can just start breaking it in small pieces, or like me, I have some chocolate chips, but they are quite big. I just break them and just drop everything inside. It doesn't matter, then they don't have to be the even part. Is just break them as much and as how you like it. So do you enjoy this part, breaking the chocolates? Yes, it's nice. The feeling is quite satisfying. You can just See, explore the chocolate, how the chocolate looks like. Is it soft? Is it hard? What is the smell? What is your favorite chocolate? Milk chocolate? Some of you dark chocolate or white chocolates. Yes, I know. Many people, they love milk chocolate. But remember, always, if you have the options to choose milk or dark chocolate, choose a dark chocolate because the taste is really yummy and is much healthier. I know for the children it's not that easy, but at some point you'll understand that we have to be responsible for our bodies, and it's always good to try new things and just try, and I'm sure you'll love the dark chocolate, especially with orange pieces or with almonds. The dark chocolate is quite nice. So give a try and let me know if you like them. So we'll have the mixture full with chocolate and we'll give it just a good stir. Yes, it's quite difficult to mixing it, and the chocolate, it doesn't help us, but still you can give a try and mixing it as much as you can, or if you need help, ask your parents to help you, because this is not very easy for small hands, I can say. So once we have the mixture like this, that means it's ready to start rolling the balls and prepare our cookies. So in the meantime, we need to preheat the oven to 200 degrees, and when the cookies are ready, we need to bake them for 7-10 minutes. So we'll have a very chewy and very delicious chocolate chip cookies. So once we are ready, we can just take a tray, put some baking paper and start rolling. Take some of the dough, roll some balls, like this, and place them on the tray, but just keep some distance, because they'll spread, and they'll need space while they're baking. So you can use ice scooper to make more even balls. So if you can't make perfect balls, don't worry. That's completely fine. How I said, the cookie dough will spread and still you have a nice round shape cookies. So you enjoying it? Yes, always playing with the dough is really very interesting and satisfying process, because like this we can explore the different texture, the different smells, the different the texture, and just to explore the color, the smell. Sometimes if we put more spices, they're strong, and then you can say, oh, I can't breathe, or that is spicy. For example, if you use a ginger, it will be really quite spicy. So it's always good to explore different things. So, and for our children's small hands, that's a really very good exercises to develop the motor skills and the ability to make some shapes, to play, to explore. So, who will tell me so far what was your favorite recipe? Some of you like the bread. Yes, the bread, actually, to be honest with you, I bake it every second day because I love the smell of homemade hot bread. It's so yummy, and now when we are at home, it's really amazing every time for lunch or for dinner to have homemade bread. So I know it's very difficult. I receive so many emails from you that you can't find bread flour or any flour. Actually, it's really very challenging time now, and that's why I have decided to make a baking kit ready with all dry ingredients, and you receive the recipe step by step, what we need to follow the whole process. You receive the pre-weighed dry ingredients to be easier for you just to mix all the packages. They will be labeled step 1, step 2, step 3. That will make much easier for every child to continue with the baking. I will have also a monthly subscription boxes. You can choose either to try us for 1 month. For the true baking lovers, can choose 3 or 6 months, and every month you receive on your doorstep a box with a surprise recipe inside, all the dry ingredients, a personalized card, welcome cards, and that we can start our baking journey. I guess that way it will be much easier for you to stay home and to receive per post right in your post box the baking kit, and you can continue enjoying it, making the recipe as a family, quality time, or just let the children to explore the different recipes, to follow step by step how to make cookies, tarts, or cakes. Every month will be a surprising recipe. So once we have, I have still few here, but when we have the balls ready in our baking tray, we just place them in the oven and bake it for 7 to 10 minutes and wait a little bit, leave them on the tray before you place them on the cooling rack. So let's bake them, and I'll come back to you with the ready cookies, and I will show you how they look like. So I'll bake and see you in a bit. So I get back in 15 minutes because I baked already 2 baking trays with cookies. What about you? Did you bake yours? Yeah, look at this. I love the smell of the vanilla chocolate cookies. It smells so delicious. So, look at this. Can't wait to taste them. I guess you too. So, I leave you for now and to enjoy your cookies. But remember, share with your families and only one per day. So, one of those is my treat. What about you? Thank you for being with me and see you on Friday. Bye.